Welcome to Collectors of the Coast. I am Cash, and this is Collectors of the Coast. We're going to do set reviews over the next couple weeks. Finally, Commander Legends will be coming out, so we're going to move into that. And I'm going to talk about the different sets of the year, the initial view on them, and maybe how they actually were, and they might differ from the popular opinion at the time. The first set we had of the year was Theros Beyond Death. So we're gonna open up a few packs of Theros Beyond Death, and then we're gonna talk about the set. Hopefully, we hit some big stuff while we're doing it, and that. So we will be doing some previews for Commander Legends as well coming up. Only have a certain amount of time right now. Just been really busy, but I will be doing some reviews of that. Planning on doing something on some of the uncommons actually, because I haven't really seen them talked about too much. And I want to give some thought and maybe some information about them to you guys. So we're going to move into, I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll have a little chat. We'll open some packs and I'll chat about the set as we do it. All right, so we're going to get into a few packs and we'll have a little chat about the set itself. So Theros Beyond Death. So when we started the year, life was calm. We were having good times. We just come off a huge set. With the first collector packs in oh my god, Throne of Eldraine, and so we came into Theros Beyond Death, and just the flavor of it, it was not very well received. So we got, this is actually a pretty good card. Aura spells cost 1 less to cast, so thanks for Aura decks. Anyways, very Aura themed, but again, like the original Theros, just didn't get a lot of love. However, the set itself has a few cards that are fantastic. And I think maybe just there's a little anger about the cost of things. And so it got a lot of negative play. But overall, pretty good set. At the time, it kind of tanked at the beginning. Birth of Malite is actually really good. Uncommon. Get yourself a Plains, a Wall, and 2 life for 2. Really good. Hey, Citizen Champion. So we started off well with a nice rare, nice playable enchantment kind of card. So the set itself, got ourselves Plains, I'll put that there. These lands are popular, and we gotta love the tentacles. So I personally really liked the set. So I maybe would differ from the general populace. You know, you got cards like Euro in there and Kroxa, really fun to play, really strong. Okay. And advertisement for Magic the Gathering, like usual. Really strong. And cards like Nyx Bloom, just crazy for big mana decks. Some of the art in it was real cool, like this Nyxborn Seaguard. The colors and the arts of it, real nice. Like the flavor of it. So, I think this set in general is going to go down as an underrated set. I actually think it's going to age pretty well, unless they go reprint crazy. I think it might actually, in some ways, Banishing Light, nice and common, might age better than Throne of Eldraine, merely because there's been, Nadir Kraken, another nice rare. Love playing this card. In the Tentacle decks. Oh, and a foil Thirst for Meaning, very nice, and the land, of course. So I think it's actually going to age pretty well when it comes down to it. Of course, you got the lands in every pack, and those lands, unless they reprint them sometime soon, you know, I think are going to hold. I mean, they're holding at about 75 cents a land now just for the regulars, and you know, $2, $3, $4 for a foil, and that's pretty good. I mean, just to have that in every pack is pretty nice and brings up your pack value really well. Oh, another Envoy. So maybe just, I think, a little underrated set. Again, like cards like the Omens, just a lot of playable cards in the set. Some powerful cards as well. So it'll be interesting when it's out of print, if it goes up fast or if it sits there. I mean, there's some things they did wrong, like, you know, Timuret, pretty good cards, some of these demigods. And they overprinted them so much that they just killed any value that they might have had. So really kind of was annoying about that. And they printed so many of the lands that it's hard for them to keep their value. All right, Tectonic Giant, not bad. Playable, but just barely. All right. So, best cards in the set, Euro, still $40 American. That's a hell of a card. in the set this far along. What else? Croxa, over $20 in the set still. Euro is, Nyx Bloom, $17. These are all American prices. Dryad of the Elysian Grove, $14. I love this card. Ichthyormorph. This is, yeah. All right. Dryad, $14. Heliod, still $12. Thassa, $10. Clothis, $9. Shadow Spear, $8. And there's a bunch of other good cards that I'm not even listing. Ashiok's good. Thassa's Oracle, very playable. The temples are okay. What else we got? Idyllic Tutor is one that's going to age well if they don't reprint it again right away, which they're bound to do. Nadir Kraken, which we just pulled. All right, Alirius. What else? There's a couple more. Of course, you got the funny nymph thing. Citizen Champion's good. Iron Scale Hydra is not bad. Maze Warren, Dream Shaper, and the Lion. All right, and the Lion's actually not bad either. Not super strong, but not bad and playable in those cat decks, which are a thing back from 2016. So we got a foil uncommon Minotaur Shaman. Oh, wrong pack. So just some really sweet cards in there. I mean, I know Shadow Spear, when it hits the board, it can be hard to deal with. I know I just think it's a really underrated equipment. It's real nice for the cost and everything that you use it for. So anyway, so I think they started the year a little stronger, but a lot of negativity at the time. We were going through just a little bit of a pullback, I guess. Alseid's really good as well. We were going through a little bit of pullback. Oh, Archon of Sun's Grace. Again, another good rare. Not crazy for value, for cost, but really nice and playable. I've done really well with this when I play it. So, again, I don't know at the time about the negativity, but there was lots of it going around. Even though this card set had some very playable cards, and cards, Dream Trawler I missed, Shatter the Sky's good, back at the time. Now, all right, here's a Reflection, Human Soldier. All right, so we got our foil token. So the packs themselves, there's still the prices on some of the collector packs are still not as high as some of the other sets, but they've come back a bit. So, oh, I like that land with the chain coming down. Creepy. Almost looks like it should be a swamp, to be honest with it. Just the feel of it. I guess it is an anchor, maybe in the sea. All right. Love the art on this Nyxborn Colossus. Tree-tall giants confronted her, fiercely demanding her tribute. Fox-cunning Calephis, slippery speaking, entangled their senses. The Calephia. All right, so just a nice feel of Relentless Pursuit. All right, so we're into the uncommons. So Nyx Herald, not the best one. All right, again, another one of these annexes. Yeah, just really not holding any value at all. So, to me, if there was one of these lands in every pack, I actually think it would have been better overall for the set. I think because the lands were so nice, but they became a little too easy to get. So I think this was a big mistake that Wizards made at the time. Just putting out 2 of them in every pack, I think devalues the collector packs a little bit. I know it's counterintuitive. You say, oh, I get 2 of these things, it should be better, but it just doesn't feel like it was. So, all right, so Grasping Giant, it's not bad. All right. Terranica, a Crowan veteran, so not amazing. You do have the ability to do some funky stuff with it, but all right. Dalakos. So anyone who's playing blue-red artifact decks, Dalakos is a must-have. Gotta have that card. Equipped creatures you control have flying and haste, so if you're doing any kind of equip stuff and artifacts, it's just a nice looking card. All right. Oh my goodness. Tell me I'm not going to get 2 of these things again. You know, I think this was the feel bad, really. I think this was the feel bad of the set. I think this did a lot of negative to the set. Pulling two of these things at the back of every collector pack was so frustrating when you were opening packs. So overall, really liked the set. Think it was underrated. I mean, I know just from our opening here, I got a very blah kind of, well, it's just a so-so kind of opening, but still, like, you got some real playable cards. I mean, I really like Arcana Sun's Grace. Nadir Kraken, I think, is going to get played for years to come. And Citizen Champion. Even the Bronze Hide Lion, quite good, and Dalakos, quite good as well. So, anyways, I think it's gonna age really well. And of course, the lands, they're beautiful. Didn't get an island, sadly, but this is our first in our series of videos reviewing the sets of the year. I think when we're all said and done, I do not think this is going to be the worst set of the year. I think it's going to come out a lot better than people thought at the time. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Everyone, if you are not subscribed, give us a subscribe. It really helps us. We are still pushing to 1,000. We've been kind of stuck around 950 for a while. I'd love to get up to 1,000 and more. So everyone, have a magical day. I hope you enjoyed the video.